I'm going to brag on Columbia, Maryland for a second here. And there's three things that I love about it. The first is the location. I was born and raised in New Jersey, Verona, outside New York City. I used to catch the 33 DeKalb bus right into the city, or I'd take the train line from Montclair State University. And when I needed to or wanted to, I'd be able to head down to Philadelphia as well. So being kind of right between those two cities, not quite between, but next to and just north of, was awesome. And it was a hop, skip, and a jump to get where I wanted to be when I wanted to be there. Now for Columbia, Maryland, you're also between a couple cities. You got DC, which is a reasonable distance away, whether it's 30 or 45 minutes. You can drive in on Sunday, park anywhere you want for the most part. You also are just south of Philly, so hour and a half-ish, maybe a little longer. You're up in Philly, and in 3 hours time, you can be in New York City as well. And so location-wise, I love the chance to be able to get to any of those major cities. There's also a bunch of rural parks, state parks, national parks in the area that aren't too hard to get to as well. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, when my wife and I were looking for our home to purchase, we loved the style of homes in the area. As a planned community, it just offered a lot of variety of different types of housing, and so we were able to find a home that was going to fit our needs. That the lot, first and foremost, was what we were looking for, and we were looking for land, and we're on an acre lot here. And then the home itself is just fantastic. I really love more of a ranch style home, but it's actually had a colonial feel to it with the second floor. And so there's some custom builds here that were built back in the 70s, and there's also just a bunch of builders when they were building the community in the 70s onward who were building each of the different villages with some different styles mixed in. And so you just have great choice. Of course, you got great schools, but and all those other things. And then lastly, the amenities. Again, I grew up in a community that had a local park, that had local walking paths. And that's kind of rare for New Jersey, but it had all those things. It had local community schools and so forth. And I loved that. And so here where we are in Columbia, the thing I love about it is you have that too. You have over 20 pools. You have dozens and dozens and dozens of parks and shopping centers, and it's just amazing what you can get involved in here. And I think if you're looking for that community feel, if you're looking for the opportunity to just be able to dive into sports, whether it's soccer or baseball or local pools, indoors, outdoors, and so forth, golf, horseback riding, it's all right here. And it's at your fingertips. In your local gym, I was able to go down the street not too far and go to the gym growing up, and I have that here as well. So look, I encourage you, if you're looking to purchase a home, Columbia, Maryland is an absolute great choice. And even just right next door in Ellicott City, specifically Dorsey Search is still part of the Columbia Association and kind of that Columbia feel. Definitely a great spot to look. Well, I'm going to leave it there for now because I keep these videos at this point about 3 minutes or less. Have an amazing Sunday.